Welcome back, YouTubers, to my channel. As you're fully aware, I was talking about part one of knowing your circle pretty much, as in, reciprocancies, or basically knowing your worth in a circle of friends, basically, hoping that maybe one day that we realize who's real and who's not, so to speak, in summary. So therefore, I've got another two parts to the knowing your circles. So this is the second part of finding out who your real friends are. So let's begin before I run out of time yet again. Have you even been questioning yourself these questions and more? Pretty much. Have you been in an argument or dispute of some kind with certain people that's in your circle? Have you had the feeling that when you're with that particular someone that you thought that was a friend, that tends to feel that you're not at peace within yourself when you tend to basically be with them, or vice versa, while you're trying to be at peace with them, just keeping the peace, basically never mind the arguments and predicaments that comes your way. Sometimes you may tend to want to just avoid certain situations, even though it may regards to them, when you really want to question to them about something. Have you ever felt that basically you had that tugging feeling, as if something's playing tug of war, that something that they're sharing with you doesn't seem right to you, that they're telling you half truth, half lies, basically, sweet nothings, wanting you to hear anything that you really want to hear, and then what you want to hear to what they're saying, but then how do they end up, after telling you these sweet nothings, obviously, they want to see your reaction, or how you really wind up, as I said in the other one, the reaction, how we act to the reaction. Sometimes we question ourselves like, why are we fighting? What are we fighting about? Why does this have to happen? Do they know me as a person? All these and more obviously creates a sense of doubt, insecurities, basically lack of trust in ourselves and also to the people around us that is in our circle, regardless of anything. I felt that sometimes that in this day and age that we need to basically man up to our thoughts and actions and that. But sometimes some people in our circle tend to take pride and ego in that, in this day and age, thinking that they have to be the right one all the time and make that other one look like they're the wrong one, and also making them so small and that no matter what, they tend to just do it anyway. Don't they realize if, for them and the people in my circles, if I open up, especially now I'm opening up more, trying to create a channel here, if I open up more to them, that this is really sensitive to me of certain topics that I bring out, even though, yes, okay, as I said in the real beginning, that I am a spiritual person, and all these topics I'll bring out may touch me and hopefully bring light to me, even though this is my little healing thing, since I write and do these video blogs sort of thing. Anyway, do they care enough to listen to what I have to say? However, no matter what is on my mind and heart, I thought honesty as a policy. But that's gone out the window, obviously. As I said before, many of the times do we have to tell half truth, half lies, sweet nothings, just to build people up, and then to the point of that they get so good at it that we don't even basically know which is truth and lies, even though, like they say about something about wolf hidden in a sheep's clothing, When it comes to building up relationships, however, built on friendships, there will be some people in our circle that will obviously test us on every level, pretty much, as well as in every way, be it spiritual, physical, mental, works. And that some people in our circle, however, will try to envision us and create us into something that we are not. I've learned this so many times that many people tells me off for assuming on this particular time frame, but then again, I have realized that, who cares, if I assume. Yeah, okay, I am different to all you lot. Yes, I read between the lines as well as assume. I know sometimes assumptions is, as some people keeps telling me, assumptions is all motherfuckers. Well, hello, I shouldn't have to assume then, if you just give me the benefit of the doubt, pretty much, that everything you're saying is truth, sort of thing. Because as I said, trying to say in my last video, lacking of trust, sort of thing, that basically, it's going to take a while to build that trust and foundation of a friendship if we do end up getting further along the track of something else, maybe in the near future, but who knows. Some people in a circle, however, pretty much tends to know that it's not solely right or true when they do create these imageries about us, sort of thing. Even though sometimes some people have high expectations of friendships, relationships, and all that, and then they expect a high expectation of a particular someone in their circle to be like them, or to be different to them, or whatever the case may be. But whatever their reasons, they should at least slow down and push the stop button and think, say what? Did I really do that? But no way, Jose. Obviously, it's always someone else's fault. And pretty much as I said, that's when many people tend to assume that really knows yet in reality they don't know shit about anything, as they hear from others around them, that others outside the circle of ours, and basically sometimes the people outside this circle may know better about us, but then again sometimes some of them tend to think it's okay regardless of it all, and I feel that some people in my circle are looking out for me regardless of what I've been through. I thank them for that, even though many people may think I am showing not much gratitude or whatever. I go my merry way trying to figure out giving people benefit of the doubt for myself, besides listening. Even though, as I've learnt now, try not to involve too many people in my relationships, past and present, but then again, many people tend to just, really give me a real hard time about this, but more on that take later. Sometimes, though, as they hear from others of what and who we are as a person, though, however, that then causes us to break down in all aspects of life, no matter what it may be, and this can go the other way with them also. With some people who knows me in the real world, meeting me in person, I'm the silent kind of girl that sits down observing that, and many people may think that I'm getting walked over and all that. I will come to a point, speak my mind, but then when I do speak my mind, however, I go in a different way to you guys, probably, and it's maybe not the right way and stuff, and it makes you really angry sometimes that you see that I may get hurt or something, even if there are certain people that are trying to tell me that they do care about me as a friend and stuff, even though, yes, I have been down and out for so many times in the last few days, pushing people away pretty much, and I apologise for that, because I need my downtime, even though many people just tend to, take advantage of me, and I am at this point now trying to see who the real people are when I'm at down and out, so to speak. Pretty much also, when I'm silent and observing my surroundings and the people I'm with, pretty much I will wait for my opportunity to speak, even though I've learned there's the right time and the wrong time to speak, but now I'm learning now maybe there is a time to speak. Pretty much I'm trying to do my darn hardest now not to sugarcoat anything, and will tell you guys how I see it and how I feel about it, So please do not throw it back at me thinking it's my imagination and everything else, or basically it's my assumptions or whatever, because at the end of the day, it's based on my life experiences of what I've been through also. Pretty much it may come out sort of thing, and it really hurts me that many people seem to just throw it back at me, because as you know, that I sit down and listen to you guys' problems, and it's about time that you pay that respect back, so to speak, back to me. So I won't sugarcoat it sort of thing and tell you how it is, but then again, it's by choice, by you lot. It's up to you to agree to disagree, or vice versa, disagree to agree with me on how it is, because at the end of the day, I'm the problem solver. I like to sort things out before the bigger issues arises, because this is all about, building up friendships and, making it a stronger friendship if need be. But sometimes some of my friendships I have found in my circle of friends, some of them have disappeared from me, and that's fine. They have their reasons to why, even though I'm trying to think. I find that people start to know me for a time, however, no matter what, it's the friendship in my circle grows and grows and grows, bigger or smaller, they'll know less and less of me, which is pretty much a shame, really, because they decide what they want to pick out of me, pretty much. Even though, yeah, okay, they, like I said, they want an imagery of what they want me as, like, I don't know, loud and proud. It's some people saying this because they've noticed most of the time I'm too silent. As I said so many times before, pretty much accept me for who I am, even if I am the silent type sort of thing. But hey, I'll act as a person based on my thoughts, actions, and personality. It's okay to see the good in me, yet that many of you have you even bothered to change your ways towards me and how you act, speak, feel towards me? Pretty much, yes, I may go under your skin. As I said in my last video, I don't mean to push the buttons, but maybe there's a reason why these buttons are being pushed. you know, certain things needs to be addressed of certain issues that comes about, sort of thing. In everyday lives, we do have our struggles, and it's like I've noticed now that when it comes to me speaking my piece and then I get slam dunk the funk, you know, I hate that terminology, but I'll put it out there, slam dunk the funk. Pretty much what I mean is, like, as I said before, every time I speak my piece, sometimes I feel like when I feel it's right to talk to that person I may have a problem with, you know, it will be good if we can make ends meet, compromise, and maybe do things in a maybe better light, sort of thing, even though every day is a learning day for me for basically how I go about doing all these activities, you know, but bear with me. I shouldn't have to always apologise for what I say, however, to be honest with you, to bring out to you, because at the end of the day, like I said so many times before, I'm here to encourage, build people up, not tear you guys down. I'm here to actually be a motivator. I'm here to basically be there for you lot as an advocate or whatever you want me to be, pretty much, and obviously, hopefully, you know, maybe lean on me if you really need something, and I'll keep it quiet, sort of thing. You know, it's okay to see the good in me. You have to, I've already said that, sorry. I should be accepted for everything, what I said in me. You know, if I don't like how I'm treated, I will tell you otherwise. And that if you think that I am boring when I share this to you, or I'm basically too hard to handle, I'm asking too much out of you, why should I be asking too much? I'm just setting up my boundaries and actually expectations from you lot of what I want from you. Because I'll tell you this, no, I'm not boring. I do have my standards, and I do obviously know where I stand with these, and I wish hope for you all to respect these boundaries and expectations or standards that I have, because obviously many people think I'm too old-fashioned on that, but hey, as I said, respect and all these other values that I have in me have definitely gone out the window. I'm hearing you guys go, respect, what the hell is that nowadays, Karen? You know, you say to me, I do respect you. I hear you all say. Yeah, respect has gone out the window, as I said, to a point where it's okay to start calling me a few names here and there, or basically, even though you're saying that you're trying to have a bit of fun despite the name calling and all that, but do you realise that sometimes, like, it may hurt despite it all? Like they say, sticking stones may break my bones, but words do hurt me. Yes, someone said in my circle that basically, if I take it on board about these certain words that of the name calling and labels and stuff, it's up to me how I'm gonna, you know, act towards it and all that. Yeah, that's true to a point, but then again, I question myself time and time again when this happens, you know, people picking on me and vice versa about basically, you know, how I act, speak, or whatever. It's just like, it's how we go about it with our attitudes, you know, pretty much, you know, how I look at it is basically, you know, be there for people and not saying, oh, us in the real world, you'll be left out, sort of thing. If you give me what I want, then I can give it back in return, pretty much, no matter what it is. For the small things, I can guarantee you that I can give you that, you know, basically, small things comes out to shine out more than the bigger things, even though I've learned now, if I give out the smaller stuff later on the track, bigger things will bound to be happening for me, however. See me for the real me, however, as I've accepted you and my circle whenever when you came in my life, you know, I've said this so many times before though to some people, I'm in your life for a reason and a season of change, no matter what it may be. Sometimes, you know, how I feel right now though, honesty and every other values that I have said is really important to me, however. You know, if, as I said, if something doesn't feel right, I'll not ignore it, as I'll talk to someone that is involved, that it may be in that particular some situation of a problem. It's up to them if they want to accept it. If not, then, you know, that's their problem, not mine. Even though sometimes, you know, some people make it hard to communicate when certain problem arises, sort of thing. Even though some people say some things are left unsaid, true to a point. But then again, you know, if you do actually clarify and actually clean it up before that bigger mess comes of the similar situation, then you wouldn't have this problem over and over again. As I keep trying to tell myself not to hit the repeat beep 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 button, you know, of that song's playing in my mind. Sorry. I just hope that sometime that we'll have agreement of some sort, pretty much based on that particular, you know, situation or problem that has arose between that person and I. You know, sometimes, like I said, you know, it's all about chances sometimes, but hey, we should be able to be open and be open and talk about anything and everything that's bothering us instead of putting a wall up behind us. Also, I've learned too, we need to self-evaluate what's going on, of any changes that needs to be made and more sort of thing. I'm the kind of girl that will sit down and list things down, even though many people hate me doing this, but it works for me sort of thing. And let's be real and honest here. I'm sick and tired of people that pretty much trying to pick on anything about me they want out of me. This is me. I am giving you my all attention, my all being of basically listening to you, talking to you, basically socializing with you, giving you my time of day, you know, whereas I could be doing some other things in my time of day that could be right for me, you know. Why should I be the one changing certain things that I feel is all right for me at the moment, despite my faults, flaws, and imperfections? I know that sometimes many people won't accept that, even though, you know, I'm sick and tired of also pretty much, why should I change or make the excuses that I see and feel about certain things? Because at the end of the day, it's all about acceptance, as I say to you all. Well, this is ending up the part 2 of basically finding out who your real true friends are. I know I rabbited on. I went over the minute time, but that's all right. You guys know the drill, you know, sort of thing. Like, comment, and subscribe below. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you all soon.